Hi, I'm Dan Rowland. I was just doing a spot of washing up there. When I'm not washing up, I like to do placements. This year, I did a number of placements. The main one was mentoring. I was asked to mentor some of the first year students in their broadcast media productions. During my mentoring time, I was asked to mentor some of the first year students. This involved leading them, teaching them different skills about all the equipment in the studio and stuff, and basically just encouraging them in what they do while teaching them new things. I think I learned a lot about leadership, teamwork, and a lot about my own skills as well. Like actually teaching someone else helped me understand how much I did actually know, and was really encouraging for me to realise that I had something to give to them for their learning. A huge lesson that I've learned during this placement time is my own kind of self-organisation. Like, first of all, sorting it out, sending out all the emails and stuff like that. I really realised how much effort I had to put in and how kind of well in advanced I had to be. I think that's something that I'll develop on for next year, because this year I left it too late and didn't do anything in time. So that's definitely something that I've learned from, and next year I'll try and get in there as soon as possible. I entered a competition for a Lost World, for the thing called the Lost World Project, which is run by the BBC, and they basically go, it's like a conservational program where they go to another country and through finding new species and stuff, try and persuade the viewer to keep that area of land protected. So they opened that up to a few students, so I entered into that, and again that took a lot of organisation, kind of being in contact with different people and raising money. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go through and be part of the project, but still it taught me a lot about organising myself and setting up websites and stuff. I had to set up a website for the fundraising. So yeah, that was even though it didn't work out how I wanted, it was still a good experience to have. Yeah, that's the time. Another thing that I've been doing over my placement term is I've been working quite closely with one of my lecturers called Rebecca Pitton, and she's put me in contact with a lot of professional people. One of them's a guy called John Mayer, who's worked in I think the BBC, just doing different kind of television productions. So I was a camera operator for him, as well as some of my other course mates. So I worked with him, and then a kind of local artist called Bridget, and she was, or Bridget, I can't actually remember, but she was working in Birmingham, and I filmed, again I was a camera operator for her, and so really just working with professionals was a great thing to do as well. Like, it was a fair bit of pressure, especially working in a television studio, because John Mayer was directing, and that was quite having him kind of directing what to do. But it felt good working with professionals, because they know what they're doing and stuff. So I learned quite a lot from them, and it was just really good for the future to get a bit of practice working with professionals, rather than, like, up until that point I've been only working with people on my course and people that I know. So it was good to branch out a bit and work with people that I didn't know, who are professionals as well. So that was a good lesson to learn. The name of the local artist that I was trying to think of earlier was Bridget McClear, by the way, just to give you some information. Knowing that I was going to have so much free time in this place, well, I thought I was going to have a lot of free time, I planned to make some short films. So yeah, that was my plan. As well as doing the mentoring, I thought in my free time I would make some short films. But just purely because of my unorganisedness and inability to plan ahead, that didn't actually happen. Even though I had some rough ideas and stuff, I didn't get anything sorted. But again, that failure kind of taught me a lot about if you want to get something done, you have to plan ahead and get it sorted, really. So unfortunately I didn't make any short films or do the stuff that I wanted in my free time. But it taught me a lot for the future, that if you have that kind of free time, then use it to the best you can, really. So that's that. In conclusion, what I've learned over this placement period is self-organisation, teamwork, leadership and self-confidence. I think that's it. It's been a great... let me just... yeah, no, that was it. That's obviously I've learned a lot more, but those are the main things that I've learned: organisation, teamwork, and leadership / self-confidence in everything that I do. It's really inspired me for next year, especially working with the professionals like this local artist. Just seeing her creativity really inspired me to be a lot more creative for next year in my studies. So in all, I think it's been a great experience. I've learned a lot from it, and because of that, I'm excited about carrying on my course next year.
And for more information, head to the blog.